Welcome back to the Badass Broadcast, where we burn through the bullshit and step into our unstoppable power, even when we're coughing through it. I'm your host and favorite firestarter, the Queen Lady T, and today we're interrupting our regularly scheduled program for another round of What the Fuck Wednesday. Why? Because this week life said, surprise bitch, and handed me a whole ass virus. Thanks to my sweet, contagious, great niece, I've been laid up since the day after Christmas. And when I tell you this has been some low vibrational shit, I mean it from the bottom of my snot-filled soul. So follow along now. Let's get into it.
Broadcast. It's your time. Step into the spotlight. Let yourself shine.
So here's the deal. I've been in bed for days. I haven't done half of the things that I need to get done. I haven't even had strength to do Reiki on myself. And that should tell you everything. Thankfully, my daughters are Usui Reiki level 1 practitioners. And every day one of them, shout out to my sweet little Journey, walks in and offers healing. And baby, let me tell you, when she lays those little hands on me, I sleep like a baby. A stuffy, wheezy, tired ass baby. But still, I get some rest. But the rest of them, baby, when I say these girls don't give a fuck. Like day 2, I finally come crawling out of my room and the funk in the house almost knocked me back through the door. I'm stuffed up and I still smell it. Meanwhile, they just chilling like it's normal. Where is the accountability? I'm telling you, this would never fly if my son was here. Oh, I miss my boy so much. I used to get sick and that boy made sure everybody was fed. He made sure I ate. Now I walk out the room at 9 p.m. and all I hear is, we're hungry. Like, have y'all even checked to see if I'm still breathing today? The disrespect, the audacity, and my God, the odor. Now listen, I could have skipped this episode. I could have said I'm too sick, and believe me, I had every reason to. I've been in bed for days fighting off whatever cold from hell my niece passed on to me. No energy, no motivation, no Reiki for myself. My body was like, nope, we're done. And I could have just stayed silent all week. But instead, I'm turning this episode into a full body purge. Because honestly, fuck 2025. Yeah, I said it. So fair warning, if you got a low tolerance for F-bombs, you might want to go ahead and cover your ears because I'm about to drop a fuck ton of them. Spiritually aligned, nervous system approved, and fully backed by my ancestors, because some years don't deserve a calm exit. Some years deserve to be dragged out by the edges of their dusty ass wig. And 2025, this is your year, baby. So here's what we're leaving behind as we head into 2026. Fuck other people's opinion. We all suck sometimes. Nobody's opinion gets to define your worth. Fuck playing small. Fuck staying quiet to keep peace. Fuck every time you smiled when you wanted to scream. Fuck the guilt that kept you from choosing you. Fuck the jobs that passed you up, the opportunities that ghosted you, the people who only saw your power when it benefited them. Fuck the fake support, the love you had to earn, the validation you never got. Fuck anxiety running the show. Fuck depression. Fuck surviving. I want thriving. This year was rough, unpredictable, and just downright fucking exhausting. But baby, you made it. And now we get to choose different. Now we get to walk into 2026 like we own the damn place. Because my word of the year for 2025 was unapologetic. And I'm taking every ounce of that into 2026 with me. Louder, softer, lighter, realer, and more full of fuck it. Because let's be honest, the world does not deserve all the fucks you give or all the fucks you gave in 2025. So let's be sacred. Let's be untamed. Let's be free. Now grab some water and take a breath, because we're about to have a spoken word poetry break. that sums up everything we've just unpacked. Now listen, if you've been riding with me since season 1, you might remember this poem in the lineup. It was a standalone piece of spoken word fire. But as we count down the last hours of this chaotic ass year, as we say goodbye to everything that tried to break us in 2025, it just feels right to bring it back. Because this year deserves a full send-off, a full fuck you and farewell. And this poem is the recap, the rage, the reflection, the release. So if you've been through it this year, if you're walking into 2026 lighter, louder, and a whole lot more done with the bullshit, then this is for you. Let's burn it down, baby. Let's give 2025 the exit it earned. Here's my piece. Fuck this, that, and them.
There comes a moment in every woman's story where the ache stops asking for meaning and starts demanding liberation. Where the soft turns sharp and the silence that used to protect her starts to suffocate her. Where the mirrors she used to beg for love in shatter under her stare because she finally sees the queen staring back. I've swallowed 1,000 apologies just to keep peace. I've bent my magic into manageable shapes so I wouldn't be too hard to hold. I've tried softness, silence, surrender. But baby, rage is a form of rebirth too. This isn't bitterness, it's boundaries soaked in gasoline. It's truth without tremble. It's the anthem of a woman who's done shrinking, done begging, done waiting for someone else to name her worth. So if you feel this heat in your chest, if you're tired of the almost, the maybes, the not quites, then let this be your liberation spell. Because tonight, I speak not from my wounds, but from the wildfire they lit. Now, listen close, because I've got something to say. Fuck this, that, and them. Fuck this pain that keeps circling back like it owns a room in my rib cage. Fuck the hope that gaslights me into thinking maybe this time it'll be different. Fuck the dreams that almost came true just to laugh in my face. Fuck the lessons that line up like bills, due, draining, and damn near deadly. Fuck the version of me that kept shrinking just to be digestible. Fuck the silence I bit down on to keep from shaking the room. Fuck that. Fuck the twin flame spiral, the healing loops, the karmic contracts I never agreed to. Fuck the ones who call me magic but never stayed to witness the whole damn spell. Fuck the boys who wanted to borrow my fire but never learned how to hold flame without flinching. Fuck them. Fuck the liars in love letters, the ghosts with good intentions, the ones who saw the queen and still bowed to less. Fuck the apology I never got, the loyalty I gave for free, the pedestal they put me on just to feel tall, knocking me off. Fuck the narrative that says I'm too much, too wild, too loud, too honest, too anything to be loved properly. And fuck every moment I forgot I was the prize, the storm, the salve, the sacred wildfire. Because now I remember. Now I rise with venom in my vow. And this rage, she's not weakness. She's not regret. She's the anthem of my empire. She's the flame behind my fuck you. She's the reason I never beg again. So fuck this, fuck that, and fuck them. Because I'm not here to be chosen. I'm here to reign.
Yes, let it land like a ritual. Let it clear the air. Let it burn the bullshit to the ground. And listen, I'm going to pin that link in the description so you can go back to last season if you want to hear the entirety of the full transmission. All right, y'all. So do you know what time it is?
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for the Weirdo Chronicles.
Okay, before we move into the final wrap up, I need to drop one more thing I'm absolutely leaving in 2025. And it's a whole lot of spiritual communities on social media. Because listen, I joined these spaces months and some even years ago when they were about awakening and questioning reality and supporting each other through downloads and dark nights and spiritual what the fuck moments. But now it feels like I accidentally wandered into a grade school for magicians. Everybody's like, I have the power of 10 suns, or I just activated my galactic DNA. I have a new crystal wand and now I'm a star seed from the 7th dimension. And someone else pops up like, oh my God, can you activate me too? Baby, that is not awakening. That's attention cosplay. And the second you bring any grounded truth into the room, any discernment, any, hey, maybe slow down just a little bit, suddenly it's, oh, that's your spiritual ego. You need to learn more. You're not vibrating high enough. No, sweetheart, that's not spiritual ego. That's bullshit detection. There is a very real line between spiritual awakening and spiritual delusion, and we are not pretending that line doesn't exist just because it makes some people feel uncomfortable. And listen, I'm not calling anybody crazy, but I'm saying some of this is turning into a performance instead of a practice. So yeah, I'm out. No arguing, no drama, no long goodbye posts, just exit stage left. I'm done. And don't even get me started on these empath communities. Let's talk about it, because for some reason everybody in there thinks there's some rare unicorn. Newsflash, by human design, damn near everybody is an empath. Most people are just conditioned out of it. We're taught to numb, to suppress, to ignore our intuition. Some people are more open. Some people are more sensitive. But being empathetic doesn't make you rare. Being an empowered empath does. And yes, I know there's a difference between empathy and being an empath. Being able to walk into a room, feel the energy, and walk out without carrying everybody else's bullshit. Now that's rare. But some people thrive on suffering. They turn empathy into martyrdom. Like, I hurt so much because I feel so deeply. Okay, congratulations. You haven't learned energetic boundaries yet. That's not enlightenment. That's exhaustion. And if you tell them that, oh, baby, they lose their fucking minds. So yeah, we're leaving that behind too. And the mom groups. Woo! Those aren't support groups. Those are projection farms and venting factories. Somebody asks for advice and everybody responds to what they would do based off of what they've been through instead of what's actually helpful. And God forbid you say something different because, I don't know, maybe you have emotional intelligence or actual real discernment. Oh, then they come for you. And listen, I tell people all the time, do not come for me, especially if you're already triggered. It will not go well. I don't speak on things that I don't know, and I don't backpedal. It's always, I said what I said, and I don't water down my truth to protect your projections. So chances are, if you come for me, you're only going to leave more activated than you came. So yeah, fuck the fake support, fuck the performative spirituality, fuck the empath Olympics, fuck the projection playgrounds. I have outgrown too much to keep pretending these spaces are still home. Fuck them. I have burned through a lot in 2025. I rose from ashes. I learned how to be alone. I learned how to hold my wildfire without apologizing for it. So stepping into 2026 with no mask and ambition on 100, light work. And anybody who has a problem with it, they can stand there and watch me rise unapologetically, loudly, weirdly, exactly as I am. But here's the thing, just because I'm done with the noise doesn't mean I'm done with community. I'm not leaving connection behind, I'm curating it. Because I still believe in sisterhood. I still believe in soul-led spaces, but not the ones that demand mask or martyrdom. That's why I created my own spaces. The Elevated Soul Tribe, a free sacred space on Facebook for spiritual baddies and soul-led women who are walking through the fire and refusing to do it alone. If you're looking for support, mindset magic, nervous system truth, and real-ass self-love, that's home. And for those who are ready to rise and dive even deeper, there's Sacred Wildfire. This is my premium container and community for the women, the seers, the light workers, the spiritual badasses who are tired of burning out and finally ready to burn brighter. This space is where the transformation goes so deep. We don't play small in Sacred Wildfire. We play sovereign and we rise. So yeah, I may be leaving some communities behind, but I'm building something bigger and better, and I'd love to have you be a part of it. And of course, you can check out all of that anytime at unstoppableBadass.me or find the links in the description. Now, before we close out 2025, I want to shout out my guest appearance this week on the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast show. It was such an honor to be invited. We talked about my upcoming book, I See You, King. We talked about my music, my poetry, self-love, human design, and you can find that episode at mrnoblepodcast.com, and I'll also pin that link in the description as well. Y'all go over and show him some love for having me on the show and check it out when you need some extra fire in your day. All right, so yeah, I'm still sick, still pissed, still processing, but I'm also still showing up because that's what we do here. We don't wait until we're healed to speak. We speak to heal. Happy What the Fuck Wednesday, love bugs. And as always, you are an unstoppable badass, worthy of everything your heart desires. Now let's take this tired ass year, toss it in the trash, and go into 2026 like the soft, sacred savages we are. Happy New Year, love bugs. Let's get it.
It's the Badass Broadcast. Claim your crown.
Before you go, if this episode lit something up inside of you, come join the Elevated Soul Tribe on Facebook. It's our sacred space for soulful self-love, mindset mastery, and badass transformation. If you're a light worker, healer, or spiritual badass who's walking through the fire and ready to rise with support, come sit with us inside the Sacred Wildfire Queen Circle, where sisterhood meets soul work and we rise together. Need clarity on what's been holding you back? Book your free badass breakthrough session. Let's break through the bullshit and build something beautiful. If this broadcast fuels your fire and you want to support the magic, you can make a donation at buymeacoffee.com/thequeenladyt. Every drop of support helps keep these healing conversations flowing. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share this episode with someone who needs a spark of badassery in their life. So if you'd like to connect or be a guest on the Badass Broadcast, find all this and more. Head over to unstoppableBadass.me. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday for your weekly dose of new fire, right here on the Badass Broadcast.
The movement of love, a force of peace. It's the Badass Broadcast. It's your time, step into the spotlight, let yourself shine.